So funny. It's just really funny how that happens. Four of Coins in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Seven of Coins in reverse. Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is that focus on love. That could be partnerships. Ace of Cups is new love coming in. I'm actually getting that this could be new love around that new moon, November 4th, or new cycle, new passion arising. This is Three of Coins, the Death card, Two of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse, Page of Rods, Star, Two of Swords in reverse. Interesting two twos here with having to wait on something. And then you finish the month with Queen of Coins. So let's take a look, Scorpio, and see what is going on for you. I see that there's some sort of decision that is going to need to be made, and it's going to be the end of something and a choice between two things. One thing's going to end and you're going to continue in the direction of something else. However, it may not be the easiest decision for you, is what I'm seeing, because of this Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm getting that the bottom of the deck is Judgment in reverse, so I'm getting that something to do with it may be something requiring forgiveness, and it may not be the easiest thing for you to do. You may have to employ forgiveness towards something that feels old and no longer useful. This could be around that full moon. I'm actually seeing with this card, the Two of Wands, that full moon energy means potentially releasing something, making a choice. Someone's going to be out of the picture here around this full moon, and I'm seeing that Death card as releasing something, and it is this someone potentially who's getting released and sort of cut out of the picture. They're no longer in the picture as you make this choice to go forward with this other thing. But I am seeing it surrounded too with this Two of Swords in reverse, which is difficulty in making a decision between two options, and thoughts that are challenging. Both of these are very bound up cards. They're cards that are stagnant energy or just in stasis. This one has to do with sort of like overthinking something or over worrying something. And this means inaction because of an inability to choose between one or the other. So I do see you actually making this decision because the Two of Wands is in the upright position, and I see you making it around that full moon. Two of Wands means going forward, sending your ships out. It means finding balance, finding the new path with making a decision. But I do see that someone is getting cut out. This Death card and then this person being right next to that. It shows that you're moving on from someone. Could be an earth sign with all this energy together. But I'm actually seeing this as someone positive. I'll come back to this, but it looks like you've had some deliberation about this, but you do move forward in a decision around the middle of the month, and I'm going to say around that full new moon. In your house of partnerships, I'm kind of getting that it could be a business partner, Scorpio, or maybe a friend. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to come back to that, but let's take a look at what's coming up in the beginning, middle, and end of the month. In the beginning of the month, you have Four of Coins in the reverse position. What this card usually means is clinging tight to something, holding on to something for dear life, feeling like you need to, feeling that it's a fear-driven card, and it means it's scarcity thinking, actually. So you may be lightening up on this. I'm seeing you moving from Four of Coins into Seven of Coins. This means, this is like present moment panic, saying I don't have enough, I got to hold on to everything. It's sort of that shallow breathing of like, I'm panicked, I'm afraid, I'm frozen. When you get to this point, Seven of Coins, this is much more relaxed energy around money, especially because coins represent the material world, the physical. And this means having patience, being willing to invest, being willing to let the vines ripen and let the fruit ripen on the vine until it's sweet. This is sort of like, I don't have enough in the present moment, therefore I've got to cling to everything. I'm very fearful. This one says, I know it's coming. I know that I've put in the hard work and I know my reward is coming. And this is an assessment of whether the efforts that you've put out are reaping the benefits that you want to receive. Do you want to keep doing the same thing? This is the farmer card. So this is saying, do you want to keep planting the same crop and receive the same types of benefits, or do you want to plant something new? And your intuition is going to tell you that. You need to listen. You may be having a hard time listening to your intuition. And again, she's right there on that full moon crest. I mean, that new moon crest. So right around the beginning of the month with that new moon in Scorpio, I'd like you to consider, Scorpio, trusting your intuition about what leaves you feeling bereft, feeling scarce, feeling panicked, feeling like you don't ever have enough, you know, like you need to cling on to every last cent, that you're, you know, I almost look at this as like hungry ghost energy, like won't allow anything into his heart. There's a brick wall, like trying to maintain the status quo, versus the person who's waiting for all the things he's planted to ripen and harvest them. This is the harvest card and the reward card and also the millionaires card. So I'd like you to consider, with this being in reverse, consider trusting your intuition, especially around this new moon. Think about what it is that you would like to draw to yourself, what new patterns and habits you would like to begin, so the new you emerges. You kind of know the answer to this, is what this card tells me, but you just need to employ getting quiet and resting and reflecting. That's what both of these cards do. And both of these are, you know, she's on a throne, he's got money coming into him, way different than this card. Even though he's got a crown, he's got some things that he's trying to hold on to. These two are much more stable cards. So consider listening to your inner self, especially around that new moon, and setting an intention about what it is that's going to take you from this, Scorpio, to this. There may be some fear involved with this, or confronting things that you may have some fear, doubt, or resistance from going from this to this. But around the new moon, you're going to be able to have some really good insights if you allow them in. Which is really going to put you in a place of my cup runneth over. You know, this is feeling happy about life. This is a new beginning. And this is what I'm seeing also as the new you, right around this new moon in Scorpio, in your first house of identity and self. This is like you being passionate. This is new love, new creativity, new joy. Cups represent emotion and heart energy. So this is literally my cup runneth over. So it's a new, aces are always new beginnings. And you can see there's great peace in this card with the dove. So let yourself experience that peace. There is a great peace both in High Priestess and in the Farmer card that the Four of Coins does not have. This one is like chasing the dollar, chasing the money, chasing the coin, chasing, you know, maintaining the status quo. It's very fear, scarcity, panic-based card. So you have the opportunity, Scorpio, to plant these new seeds, literally, and put yourself here. Allow in. This is a cup being handed to you from the divine, saying, I want to give you this new passion, this new joy, this new happiness, this new peace. Because these are three cards about peace, I'm really seeing that coming in beginning of November, if you can allow it in, Scorpio. So allow Jupiter to just rain down on you, Jupiter's blessings, and receive that cup from the universe that wants to make you happy. Towards the middle of the month, we talked a little bit about this decision around the full moon that someone's going to get cut out. There's the end coming to something. I'm seeing it as a relationship because of this two energy, whether it's a business partnership, a friendship, a love relationship, this Two of Wands. It's about you going forward, Scorpio, and someone's not climbing that mountain with you. This card is about, and it's a willingness to let that go, is what the Death card tells me. Even though you've been really deliberating about it and maybe overthinking it with these two cards, having a hard time coming to a decision around this full moon, you will be able to. This Three of Coins tells me that you have some good money luck. This is creative projects. It's working on something that produces results, and it usually features collaborative projects. So working on things with multiple people. If there's any group projects that's really featured for you, that's literally going head to head with this Four of Coins. So this is creating more money, more assets, whereas this is trying to hold on to every little single thing you've got. So stay in this energy. Towards the middle of the month, you're going to have the extra impetus, motivation to get things done, complete projects, work on things with groups, potentially create multiple streams of income. This is a very creative card, and I'm getting creative finance from you. Scorpio is also usually the house of other people's money. So if you're looking to get a new loan for, say, a house or a structure, some of you may be investing in real estate, potentially. But I see you as leaving some kind of partnership that brought you a lot of stress in the middle of the month around the full moon. That whoever is that partner, that may have been that emperor character, may be getting left behind in your new ventures that may be completing. And then towards the end of the month, I show a new, you're very hopeful towards the end of the month. This is beautiful, Scorpio. You've got this Page of Rods, which is all about enthusiasm, passion, energy, motivation. It's like, sign me up. I want to go. I'm ready to go. Uncontained fire energy. Very the young side of ourselves that knows this. He's kind of got a spring in his step. And the Star card is all about hopes and dreams and renewal. So I kind of get the sense that with this decision that you make mid-month about cutting something out, something or someone out that has caused a lot of stress and that you didn't really know which way to go, by trusting yourself, trusting your own capabilities, your own boldness, your own courage, you really put yourself in a state of renewal and renewed enthusiasm, renewed energy, renewed passion, renewed motivation. You really kind of light this fire under you that's like, all things are possible. I can get my dream. I can reach for the stars. You know, that might be sort of young sort of thinking, but it's very much here. And this is about climbing mountains. So I actually see you putting yourself in a good financial position by branching out on your own or getting a new partner. If it's a business partner, chasing that dream and pursuing this sort of like almost, I'm not going to say a naive hope, but something that you've been really wanting to do for a while, chasing your dreams. You know, that's what Star is about. It's about renewal, self-acceptance, realizing your own worth and your own value. And then this is who you turn up as, Scorpio, at the end of the month. Very different from this clinging Four of Coins energy. She's just got it sitting on her lap. This is the one who, you know, when the farmer has harvested all the things, she's the one who ends up with all the riches. So Queen of Coins is very grounded, very stable. You really make a nice transformation this month, Scorpio. This is how you start and this is how you end up. So he's very scarcity minded, like, I'm going to hold on to these 4 coins I've got. And she's got all the money she wants. She's got all the stability, all the foundation, all of the resources, and even knowledge about how to manage them. So I really see things turning around for you nicely in November, Scorpio, especially related to this decision that you make mid-month, the hard work that you put in, also mid-month, letting something go, whatever you can identify as old baggage. And you may end some sort of partnership. It may be that may have caused you a bit of stress. But I do see you making a decision and moving forward around that full moon, getting renewed vitality, energy, motivation, and passion to follow and chase this dream. And then you put yourself in a very nice place at the end of the month. So enjoy that, Scorpio. I'm going to pull a couple other cards from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels deck, as well as the Archangel deck by Doreen Virtue. Let's just see here. Yeah, the Archangel Oracle cards. So what's coming up for Scorpio? I'm just doing these extra cards this month. I don't know why, but I'm feeling called to do this. So what's coming up in the romance department for Scorpio? What's the message for Scorpio for November? And we get attraction. So with that full moon in your 7th house of partnership, November 18th, it's just lighting up your house of partnership. So you're very attractive this month, Scorpio, and it's no surprise because you have the moon, the planet of emotions, the sun, the planet of vitality and life, and also Jupiter, the planet of good luck and blessings, all in your sign. So you're very attractive this month. And your 7th house of partnerships is being lit up on November 18th. So enjoy that. And then also for the Archangel Oracle cards, let's see what's coming up for Scorpio for November. What's the message coming through for Scorpio? Spread your wings. You know, it's really confirming this decision to go forward, climb your mountains, chase your dreams. Do it, Scorpio. This is everything's at your back. Everything is at your side this month. So this says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So that's really a great message for you, Scorpio. And I think this month is a good time to do that, make that decision, chase those dreams. A new you is emerging. And I think I'm going to end the reading on that, Scorpio. So enjoy November. It's really your time, Scorpio. If you'd ever like to book a personal reading with me, I will have information below. I'm actually running a sale, Halloween sale, through the rest of October. So if you catch this video as I post it before November 1st, I have some special prices on readings, and you can email me to book those. I'll have that information below. And if you liked this reading, feel free to give it a like or share it with another Scorpio who you think might enjoy it. As always, feel free to subscribe if you'd like to be notified of when my new videos come out. And as always, I just want to thank everyone so much for watching.